I'll tell you, my wife, she can't cook either. My house, we pray after we eat. I bought a pressure cooker. Now I eat off the ceiling. What a lousy cook. I don't think meatloaf should glow in the dark. I mean, she can't cook at all. She made chocolate mousse and antler got stuck in my throat.
You ever stop and realize how fragile all this is? How fragile the whole structure, how easily it could all just break right down? Just break right down. Wouldn't take much. Probably happened in less than 2 years. Wouldn't take much to throw us right back into barbaric times. All you'd have to do would be eliminate electricity. That's all. But completely eliminate electricity. So, no electricity, no lights. You're back to candles and lanterns, campfires and bonfires. Batteries couldn't be recharged. Generators couldn't be refueled because fuel is pumped electrically. So is water, by the way. So no lights, no fuel, no water, no computers. And computers run everything. And among the many things computers run that operate on electricity are all of these security systems in all of our jails and prisons and nut houses. So suddenly, without electricity, all across America, the gates and cell doors of penitentiaries and mental institutions would fly open. And out would come all of our old friends.
I have a great reputation in show business, but in comedy, I'm what's known as a lazy comedian, which is crazy because I work all the time, but that's not why they call me lazy. They call me lazy because I do shows sometimes, 20,000 people be in the crowd. And I'll tell a joke, and they'll all look at me like I'm crazy. But 3 or 4 people will laugh really hard. And I'll be on stage like, yeah, that's good enough. Well, this next joke is one of those jokes that... It's not, you know what I mean? I like to tell it, but it never does good. But I'm going to do it. You know why it doesn't do good? I'm not good at impressions, but this is an impression. You ready? Okay. This is not going to work. All right, this is my impression. It's my impression of the dead people on the Titanic. You didn't let me finish. This is my impression of the dead people on the Titanic as the submersible was approaching their ship. That's good enough. All right, here it goes. I'm gonna do it. Okay, here it goes. Join us in our watery grave. Oh, buddy, that's funny to me. Listen, that is a funny way to die. 20 years from now, on my 70th birthday, I'm going to take a submersible to see the submersible. Hopefully by then it should work. My wife hates that joke. You know,
you can talk about me all the fuck you want. I don't give a fuck. I got mine, goddammit. You better hustle and get yours.
and she said, do you mind not punching down on my people? Oh, I don't like that. Normally I would have let it go, but I was drunk. I said, what might you mean, bitch? I was careful to call her a bitch because I didn't want to blow her cover. Turns out she wasn't hiding. She was loud. She was proud. She let me have it in front of everybody. Screaming at me, all the talking points from that article. You transphobic, this and that. Kept clapping her hands in my face. Let me tell you something. I said, we learned this from black bitches. Kept doing, let me tell you something, honey. She kept calling transgenders her people. Isn't that weird? My people this, my people that. I said, what do you mean your people? Was y'all kidnapped in Transylvania and brought here as slaves? She said, my people have struggled for decades, honey. Decades. And I looked at them gay black dudes like, is there anything you niggas need to tell this bitch? Clifford.
If I need directions, I'm not asking a man with one tooth. I'm asking a man with one leg. Because he definitely knows the easiest way to get there, am I right? Oh, yeah. If there's a shortcut, that one-legged guy knows where it is. You won't be hopping fences or climbing ladders. He'll get you right there.
We all agree the Special Olympics is a good program. It's great. I just feel like the guy who came up with it had to be like a real risk taker. You know what I mean? That's a wild thing to suggest for the first time. Some guy in a board meeting, like, I got an idea. We should be racing these motherfuckers. What'd you say? Town over said they had the fastest ones. So we settle it, you know? I'm not making fun of the Olympians. The concept is wild. It's a wild, like if your best friend invented the Special Olympics and told you about it first, you'd be like, don't ever tell anybody that. Who the f*** are you gonna tell that to? What are you doing? Pole vault?
Look at a lot of white men, sometimes they look gay. You know, just by their gestures and shit. They so secure, they're digging their ass. No, you see him, you see him. Brothers, black folks, we got too much pride. We ain't gonna dig in our ass. If our ass itch, we gotta be creative. And try to scratch that motherfucker. We ain't digging. If our ass itch, we gonna find a way to get that motherfucker. Man. Boy, you a crazy motherfucker, boy. You know, and I was with a Mexican guy and a white guy. And I said, man, I want to go to heaven. He said, God, right down the road. I said, well, how far? I said, just a half a mile. He said, but your name ain't on the list, Bernie. You know your name ain't on the goddamn list. I said, well, wait a minute, man. I said, I'm going to try. He said, well, you got one more chance to make it. If you can go down there and you ask the Lord a question and he can't answer it, you might get into heaven. And I whispered something to the Lord. And he looked at me. And he looked up. He looked down. He said, open the gate! I walked on in. The white guy said, that's bullshit, man. How the fuck did he get in there? That's bullshit. He said, hey, Father, what did the black guy ask you? He asked me, when was black people ever gonna stick together?
Life alert, that's some fucked up shit right there. If you're a white lady and you give your mom a fucking life alert, you just tell her, hey, mom, we've officially abandoned you. So when you fall, nobody's gonna fucking be there to pick you up. That's why you have that place to call. I've fallen. Fucking operator gets on. Hey, listen, lady, this is the 5th time that you have fallen this week. Your husband and your son only paid for 3 falls a week.
I said, man, I said, so what you here for? I ain't no punk. I didn't tell on my boy. I said, what, you in jail for no motherfucker? No, you ain't no punk. You a new fool. Look, I'd be damned if I serve time for any of you motherfuckers. I'd be in court just like this. Judge be like, who are you? I'll be like, punk. Yana, he killed that motherfucker. Shot him in the head 4 times, kicked him in the face. I tried to call you, but the line was busy. I'm burning him out, I'm out of here.
My son Frankie is now 19 years old. He likes to sit around the house and watch videos of other kids playing video games. I asked him, what are you doing? I'm watching other kids playing video games. I said, that's really? Why? Well, they're professionals. I'm like, why would you watch something that you could be doing? Because they're professionals. That's dumb. Really, Dad? Every Sunday, I see you watching football. How come you don't play? I didn't even argue. I just cut off the internet.
Fuck you, Dave Chappelle. I said, excuse me? She said, I worked all week for this shit, and this show sucks. The whole crowd band together and started chanting, we want our money back. We want our money back. I said, oh shit. I snapped out of it. Good people of Detroit, hear me Hear me now. You will never get your fucking money back. I said, I'm like Evel Knievel. I get paid for the attempt. I didn't promise this shit would be good. Boo, they said, fuck you. This went on for a long time. And then after the show, I felt so bad, I took half of the money from the show, thousands of dollars. I said, I'm gonna give this to charity. You know what I did? I bought $25,000 worth of bubble gum and drove around Detroit and handed it out to the homeless so they could chew it and still be hungry.
That's why you gotta pop up on your girl's job sometime, yeah. You didn't know I was coming today, did you? No warning, just walk up in there like that, yeah. Where's she at? Huh? Don't give nobody a chance to say, Cheryl, your man here. No, I'm up in here. You looking for that work husband. You know who that is? That's the first dude that you say, you looking for Cheryl? You're like, no, I'm looking for you. Come here. Yeah, let me holler at you for a minute. That's just who the Stop buying my wife coffee, Starbucks.
Doesn't matter what I say. And if you at home watching this shit on Netflix, remember, bitch, you clicked on my face.
I know bitches end up made it real cool to be shot. Let me just say, I've been shot before. Ain't shit cool about it. When I got shot, ain't no bitches come out, ain't no music played, nothing. The fucked up part, when I got shot, I wasn't even in the altercation. I'm outside the club watching some other niggas. Look at these crazy niggas. Oh shit, that nigga got a gun, niggas better be good. Bam! Wait a minute, Jesus! Pimp down, 1032, bitch, get the trunk. This is bullshit. I done got blood in my perm, nigga. I'm finna black out. I'm finna All I'm saying, you gotta enjoy your motherfucking life. That's all the fuck I'm saying. Enjoy your goddamn life. Life is fucking short. Enjoy that shit.
One of the first mistakes you can make as a young mother or a young father is call your mom on the phone and ask her if she can watch your kids. Big mistake. You don't call her, you show up with your kids. And as soon as they start eating, you moonwalk out of there. And come back the next day.
To be honest with you, I've been trying to repair my relationship with the transgender community because I don't want them to think that I don't like them. And you know how I've been repairing it? I wrote a play. I did, because I know that gays love plays. It's a very sad play, but it's moving. It's about a black transgender woman whose pronoun is sadly nigger. It's a tearjerker. At the end of the play, she dies of loneliness because white liberals don't know how to speak to her. Sad.
I was talking earlier. I'm not a Republican yet, but I will say, I just want to see, like, for real, I don't care if they arrest him. If he loses the primary, let him debate, dude. Let him debate. All I want to see is him debate. Dude. I don't care. Hannibal, if he gets arrested, Hannibal Lecter him out to the fuck. Just bring him on stage. Here's my idea. Final debate of the year. Have one Republican candidate, one Democrat. Be like, all right, fellas, surprise third guest tonight. Fucking stone cold music, the glass shatters. He walks out, just, they're both gay.
I had a woman come up to me in an airport and say, I don't mean to insult you, but you look like Bobcat Goldthwait. I didn't have a thing to say back. I was like, I'm a bad actor, and I say that because I can never remember dialogue. And I was in a movie called Blow. I was drug dealer number 3, I think. I don't know. I can't feel my face. That was me. I was really skinny. A guy recognized me now. You know what's funny? People will go, hey, what were you guys really snorting? Like, they're going to give you real coke on a film set, you know. Take 13, action. Ah! My heart. Call 911. And my scene was with Paul Rubens, you know, Pee Wee Herman, and Johnny Depp. And I really said this. I said, is anybody in this scene not on probation? I go, you smashed up a hotel in New York. Were you drunk? And Johnny Depp goes, in my defense, the hotel room made the first move.
All right, when you start your shift, you should be scanning the room to see what we can confiscate. Anything with liquid above 4 ounces, take them to the back. That includes anything with gravy. Krispy Kreme donuts, take them to the back. The glaze is actually above 4 ounces of liquid. Two Ladies Kitchen pastries, take them to the back. Dunkin' Donuts, let them through. We don't want those. And when you go to the back, you know, can investigate them, but don't take them all. Don't take them all. Leave some for the higher ups. Okay, leave some for me. Okay. For 15 years, I never went home hungry. I tell you that right now. Next up is random checks, and I just letting you know right now, it is not random. We pick and choose who we want to check. There's a button next to the hole, and you just press them if the guy looks suspicious. If they look like they're in New York and they drive taxi, press the button. If you see a sweating Samoan, let him through. Okay, that brother is struggling already. He has to walk far to his gate, and he gotta sit in one small seat. Give him one break. All right. If you see an attractive girl, press the button. Okay, but you know, that's mostly for the old timer.
This week is the 4th of July. With what's been going on lately in the fucking world, make it the best 4th of July you know. Put your fucking Nazi helmet on and get ready. Some deep shit might happen, or then again, something might not happen. But the only thing that's supposed to happen is we're supposed to be the best Americans that we could fucking ever be. And that's all you can do. Me, I don't vote, but I pay taxes. I pay taxes on reefer. I do all the right things. I don't jaywalk. You know, I do all the right things. I did my crime. I did my time. I paid my debt to society. And what do you want from me? I got a warrant in Seattle, but fuck that. That was 30 years ago, and I never got in trouble again. So who won that fucking dog fight? Hello? Anyway, happy 4th of July to you and your families. Appreciate the liberties that you have. Why are you at home watching stupid fucking games and getting ready for the Jets? Who gives a fuck? Go out there and be a fucking American. That's it. Trump is helping you. He's cleaning out the country. He's helping you now. You got no more excuses. Why would I want to mow a lawn? Mexicans are going to mow a lawn. White people are going to be in demand again. Thank God to Trump. That's it. But do you really want the job? That's next week's podcast. Do you really want the fucking job? After Trump gets rid of it, are you going to learn how to bake? Are you going to learn how to clean a bathroom? No! Anyway, I love you guys. Have a happy 4th of July with your families.
Easy with the voices. Once I got with my girlfriend, she used to think it was cute, but then, you know, I scared her. One night we're in the room and she's like, ooh, what are you going to do to me? And I was like, you're going to get it. Stop doing that. We used to role play. We used to play White House. Oh, that was so much fun back in the day. I'd wake her up at 3 in the morning. She's like, who is it? I was like, you know who it is. Ay, señor, I don't speak English. Hell yeah.
I can't stand a stinking motherfucker. One thing I can contest, you got to clean your ass. The ass is a powerful thing. Boy, that little round hole is a motherfucker. That thing shaped like a dime and run your ass out of here. You ever had a motherfucker sit in your house, man, get up, you smell him in your sofa? That booty hole is a bitch, boy, I'm telling you. You gotta wash the crack of that ass frequently. And you must use hot water. And you make sure some soap on the end of that bitch, too. You can know when the ass is clean when you get you some soap and you set it up, and you... Then when you rinse it off, you hear a squeak, you're fresh. You're all right. You not gonna kill me, goddammit! Don't take no hour to get no goddamn nut. 3 minutes. Get it. Let's haul together. Ha, ha. Ha, ha. Ha. Fuck it. You know I ain't bullshit. Like we 21, 22 years old. That's when you young, you fuck all night. When you fuck from here to there, the mattress twisted and shit. Now I'm 41, you fucking one spot. Get it? 3 minutes? And we looking at each other. Good night. Shit, no, man, no. I ain't got like that.
I came home early from the road. I had a $12,000 suit on because life's been going good. And I got home early and dinner was cooking. You ever come home when dinner's cooking? Doesn't that smell good? And my son saw me and he was like, Dad's home. And he got up from the table and ran over to give me a hug, but he had chicken grease all over his face. So I stepped on him like, yo, my man. Wash these threads, son. This is an expensive suit. I don't want you to get the chicken grease all over me. And he was like, what the chicken grease? Dad, this is duck. A tear came out of my eyes. I never dreamt I'd do so well in life that I'd raise a nigga with duck grease all over his face.
My dad took me back to Mexico for messing around over here. And I'm walking around Mexico going, fuck, I'm Mexican, but not like this. Wow. They keep their dogs on the roof over here. My cousin's 10 years old, already working construction. He has a mustache, he's married. He shook my hand, I almost broke that shit.
Mary, Mary, quite contrary, trim that pussy, it's so damn hairy.
I had a box of Ritz crackers, and on the back of the box of Ritz crackers, I had all these suggestions as to what to put on top of the Ritz. So try it with turkey and cheese. Try it with peanut butter. Oh, come on, man, they're crackers. That's why I got them. I like crackers. Now, there ain't no suggestion. Put a Ritz on top of Ritz. I didn't buy them because they're little edible plates.
I got a theory. I think a mass shooting that's little dick activity. It's something about shooting up an area that screams little dick activity to me. You know? And don't misinterpret. I'm not suggesting that dudes with big dicks don't kill people. But we usually kill specific people. I can empathize with a man being fed up, being at his limit. You know, we all get frustrated at work and whatever the life, whatever, society. But if I ever got to the point where I'm like, I'm gonna kill a motherfucker tomorrow, I'm walking into work and I'm shooting Cheryl. Because she the one been fucking with me for 3.5 years. I'm not gonna shoot up accounts receivable and hope Cheryl get the message, right? What kind of man does a passive-aggressive murder? A little dick man, if you ask me.
I can't stand a stinking motherfucker. One thing I can contest, you gotta clean your ass. The ass is a powerful thing. Boy, that little round hole is a motherfucker. That thing shaped like a dime and run your ass out of here. You ever had a motherfucker sit in your house, man, get up, you smell him in your sofa? That booty hole is a bitch, boy, I'm telling you. You gotta wash the crack of that ass frequently. And you must use hot water. And you make sure some soap on the end of that bitch, too. You can know when the ass is clean when you get you some soap and you set it up, and you... Then when you rinse it off, you hear a squeak, you're fresh, you're all right.
I said, I need a gun immediately. The guy didn't answer, no questions. He just grabbed a 12-gauge shotgun, handed it to me. I'd never even held a gun before. I'm not a dummy. I'm like, I need some bullets, too. And the guy reached under the counter, put 2 box shells on the counter. He said, all right, buddy, which box do you want? And I didn't know. One box had a picture of some ducks on it. The other box had a picture of some deer. I said, well, what's that box with them ducks? He said, oh, that there's birdshot. And then he goes just like this. I'm not exaggerating. He goes, that won't kill a man. He said, it'll just pepper him up nicely. I said, what the fuck? Pepper? I said, well, what's that box with the deer on it? He goes, oh, that there's buckshot. That'll put a hole in the goddamn truck if you wanted to. So which box do you want? And he picked the one with the deer up and shook it. I thought he was trying to trick me. I was like, do you have a box with a picture of a white dude trespassing on it? Because it's exactly the strength I'm looking for.
Man, appreciate y'all for riding with us today on Squatch Tube. You ever get that feeling like you just watched something you shouldn't have, but you can't stop smiling? Yeah, that's us. Drop a comment below. Tell me what part had you laughing, crying, or questioning reality. I read them all like they're love letters from the internet. And hey, YouTube says you're going to love that next video down there. I ain't saying they're psychic, but they might got a cousin in the Matrix. Don't forget to give this video a little thumb hug, hit subscribe, and ring that bell like you just won a prize pig contest. I'm your boy Squatch. Keep it weird, keep it wild, and I'll catch you in the next one. Stay hairy, baby.